What's good with the people, man? You know what I'm talking about? It's your partner, man. Who? It's your partner, man. You know what I'm talking about? What's good with the people, man? You know what I'm talking about? How's y'all doing on this soggy Sunday day? Ain't gonna never change. Mama say always, and I mean always. Best of wishes when you're on TV, boy. Man, how's y'all doing, man? What's good? People like he, ha ha. You know what I'm talking about? Ken in the pen, man. You know what I'm talking about? All my folks incarcerated, all my folks who ain't, man. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on the top of that thing. Keep that head up, keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know what I'm talking about, man? You know what I'm talking about? Did I say Ken in the pen? I don't know, but if I didn't, go get that stick up in stores now, man. You can go get you one off of 76 at MacArthur Giants Liquor. You can go get you one off of 82nd Hillside Barbershop. You know what I'm talking about? They say somebody put them in their stores in the hundreds. Thank you, young man. You know what I'm talking about? Now, y'all know, because I done told you before. Now, you know what I'm talking about, baby, cuz got him. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about, y'all see? You know what I'm talking about? Did you see him? You know what I'm talking about? Baby, cuz got him. But if all else fails, you know what I'm talking about? You can go on to Amazon and go on and get you a hardback. You know what I'm talking about? Uh-oh, what's that? Swing that finger, young man. You know what I'm talking about? Go on and get them, baby, cuz. You know what I'm talking about? Worldwide, INC, Worldwide Incorporated, man. You know what I'm talking about? They say, what does that mean, baby, cuz? It means everybody. You know what I'm talking about? And Dugu, Fresh, Mike, Lil Rue, not Little Rube. You know what I'm talking about? Tata the player. That's who comes next. You know what I'm talking about? Same thing, bro. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing, man. You know what I'm talking about? Keep that head up, keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it. Hey, you know what I'm talking about? Now let's get through these disclaimers. Hey, you know what I'm talking about? Now, good brother like myself, good brother like myself. I don't promote no drug usage. No. Hey, you know what I'm talking about? Nah, I don't promote no drug sellers. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no alcohol consumption. Nah. Hey, you know what I'm talking about? Don't take a sip of the sip it. You know what I'm talking about? Nah. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no crime. Nah. You know what I'm talking about? No, you know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, you know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no violence, you know what I'm talking about? No, you know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no domestic violence. Keep your hands off the people. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Don't, you know what I'm talking about? Promote, you know what I'm talking about? No. A negativity, nah. You know what I'm talking about? No, you know what I'm talking about? Me? Man, I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to me. I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? Not shit. You know what I'm talking about? Nah. You know what I'm talking about? Me? Or I promote is y'all go ahead and do what you're going to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing to do with it because we do not know how much we got. But a good brother like myself, you know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no, I ain't prejudiced. No, you know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't got nothing against sexually different. No. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't got nothing against the little people. No. You know what I'm talking about? No, sir, rebub. You know what I'm talking about? Me, man, I ain't got no problems with nobody. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to me. I love everybody. You know what I'm talking about? As a matter of fact, I'm on a quest. You know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace. You know what I'm talking about? That joy. You know what I'm talking about? And that love. You know what I'm talking about? That love. Back to the YouTube community, man. You with me? Come on over here, man. Come fuck with your partner, man. Hey, check it out, man. Hey, check it out. Come fuck with a nigga one time. You know what I'm talking about? Man, what's good with the people, man? Say, Brayden did all that talking. You ain't even let that weed. Just did all that talking and let that goddamn weed. You know what I'm talking about? How what's good with the people, man? How's y'all doing on this sorry Sunday? That ain't gonna never change. You know what I'm talking about? Say, what is you talking about now? Oh, this one gonna be called God's people. Say what you talking about now, baby, cuz. Just God's people, you know what I'm talking about? Shout out to everybody who ain't never broke a window, was broke, so they had the window shop. One day you will be mine. I see you, fuck it. Firepower. Man, now listen. It's gonna be a real short brief one. This one gonna be called God's People. Now look, y'all. I don't want no church folk. I love everybody. Let me start off by that, man. Mama say don't never blow your nose on camera. I love everybody. We're gonna start off with that. I don't care if the world perceives you as or whatever they perceive you as, man. I just love everybody. I got love for everybody. You know what I'm talking about? Bro's gonna look at you with his own eyes first. You know what I'm talking about? Then I'm gonna determine if you good for me in my life or not. You know what I'm talking about? Now we finna get the God's people. I know it's Sunday, so all my good church people, shout out. I love y'all. Don't got no problem with church people. Don't got no problem with church, Bible, all that. You know what I'm talking about? Do what you do. But now we finna get the God's people. You know what I'm talking about? I say, baby, cuz, would you get on with it already? Here we go. Listen, people. We all God's people. You feel me? And it's no matter what the fuck you think about somebody else. You know what I'm talking about? We all God's people. So let me tell you that, man. You can't just because this is what's going on. Motherfuckers is just out of the blue acting like they got more pull with God or something. You get what I'm saying, man? God love us all the same, folks. You can't determine somebody else's relationship with God. You get what I'm saying? But this is what's going on. We having people out here that go to church, read the Bible, and you know what I mean? They I don't know, supposed to be good church folk, you know what I'm talking about? But somehow them seem like the one. Now, I'm not talking about all church folks, man. I'm talking about the church folk who do this right here. I'm telling you, I love everybody. I don't give a fuck what you do, what you done did, or none of that shit, man. You know what I'm talking about? I just don't. With me, it's about where you at now. You get what I'm saying? Because everybody got the ability to change, folks. But back to these God people, man, because now I'm not talking about everybody. I'm just talking about the people who do this, man. Y'all running around like a gang, folks. And I don't think that's what people get now, man. You know what I'm talking about? People with all these old highlighted ass opinions, man. We running around like gangs. You know what I'm talking about? Crucifying everybody else and they beliefs. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody got the right to believe what they believe, folks. If they don't believe what you believe, does that make them a bad person? Oh no, it don't. But you know what you're gonna do. You're gonna try to make it seem like they a bad person. You know what I'm talking about? Then you just gonna anoint yourself one of God's people. You know what I'm talking about? Like you got the special privileges. You know what I'm talking about? Man, we all God's people, folks. Just like I said, you can't determine nobody else's relationship with God, man. Just because you might get up, read the Bible every day, go to church every Sunday, that doesn't make you more or less of a God person than a motherfucker who might be out here doing something else, folks. It just don't. You know what I'm talking about? But what's happening is motherfuckers is shaming motherfuckers. Like, just because I know the Bible back and forth, you know what I'm talking about? Forth and back, and I know all this shit. What the fuck just happened to Bro Lighter? And I know all this shit, and you've been going to jail and all this, so that makes you not, like, God loves me more than he loves you, and that's just not right, man. And for some reason, we keep creating that narrative, you know what I mean? Because to keep it real, right and wrong, that shit is a perception. You get what I'm saying? I got a perception right now. Now I lost my goddamn light. I don't know where that motherfucker at. You know what I'm talking about? But I could use that motherfucker right here. And I just looked at here. It was all. Did y'all see it? It was Zones, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Back to the church people. Everybody God people. And if y'all don't know this, everybody got their own personal relationship with God. You could have a motherfucker going to church, reading the Bible back and forth every day, all, you know what I mean, praying 4-5 times a day, you know what I'm talking about, like the Muslims. You could, bruh, that don't make you no much better person or not, bruh. You could do all that shit and then be a motherfucker over here and got life for murder. But in the real world, he's actually a better person than a motherfucker who pray all day and do all that shit. Just because you pray and you know the Bible back and forth, that doesn't just qualify you as a good person, folks. The shit you do, you know what I'm talking about, is what qualifies you as a good person. And that shit is perception. To keep it real. But we all God's people, man. Don't nobody got the more rights to God than the next person, you know what I mean? You get like, you got people that like, I remember we was in there writing people, because they read the Bible. Shout out to everybody who read the Bible, you know what I'm talking about? I ain't got nothing against it. But then you got the people with the, you got like the Muslims with the Quran and shit. And I remember this Christian dude used to act like if you didn't believe in Jesus and all, they was just going by some shit out this book like, well, it says right here, if you don't do this. And so I asked him, I say, bro, I don't think Gandhi was a Christian, right? He believed whatever he believed. But the man did a lot of good deeds. Do you think he went to hell? And the man said if he didn't believe in Jesus, he went to hell. I just left it alone with that. I ain't say nothing else. That's what he believed. I don't know. I don't know where the man went. You get what I'm saying? He ain't here no more. But what I'm saying is, people will have all this godly knowledge and they act like that. That automatically puts you closer to God. And I'm just here to tell you that it doesn't. You know what I'm talking about? You got motherfuckers that y'all consider criminals. You know what I'm talking about? And they be more honorable people than the people Some of the people, you get what I'm saying, who be trying to hide behind the Bible and church and shit, bruh. What you do determines who you are. You know what I'm talking about? Your ways on earth determines if you're a good person or not. You get what I'm saying? I'm just here to tell you, don't nobody got no more closer relationship. You might got people who don't even have a relationship with God, and he still one of God's people. He just ain't woke up yet. You get what I'm saying? So you might have vast knowledge of that Bible, and you might be real good in church and all that stuff right there, man. But that still doesn't make you more closer than God than somebody else, man. And I'm just here to tell y'all need to stop doing that shit. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't nobody else gonna speak on shit like this. But I'm here to tell you, bruh don't give a fuck. Because I just see that shit too much. You know what I'm talking about? In the real world. I'm sure the people still living, man. Well, I don't know. You know what I'm talking about? But I'm sure everybody got a relationship with God, y'all. And I'm not going to come around and act like my relationship with God is more stronger than yours. Keep it real. I'm not even going to bring my relationship with God up. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just not. I'm not. I don't know what you're going to do. You know what I mean? But I'm sure we all talk to God at times. You know what I'm talking about? I'm sure some of us done lied to God a few times. Ain't we? You know what I'm talking about? You let me up out this trouble, I ain't gonna never do it again. You know what I'm talking about? You get out that trouble, right back at it, ain't you? You know what I'm talking about? But we crucify people too much, folks. It's just like I be talking about your sisters. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all be running around there with all that fake shit with it. But that's your goddamn decision, sis. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not gonna act like a motherfucker who got plastic surgery is better than the motherfucker who not, and the motherfucker who didn't get plastic surgery is better than the motherfucker who did. That's just your decision, folks. That's what you planned on doing to yourself. You get what I'm saying? But we be judging people too much, y'all. And then we be judging people on shit that really don't even got nothing to do with us. You know what I'm talking about? We just form an opinion. It's a little bit different when you judge a motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? Motherfucker stole something from you. You know what I'm talking about? And then you around there calling 42 thieves. You know what I'm talking about? Alibaba and the thieves. Alibaba and the 40 thieves. I knew I'd get it. You know what I'm talking about? Alibaba and the thieves. You know what I'm talking about? But if somebody installed something from you, brother, then like I ain't gonna say you got the right to judge them, but you gonna feel the way you feel. But motherfuckers feeling shit about motherfuckers who ain't even did nothing for them. You just hear the rumor, bruh. And I know that was a little bit off subject, but this is my show, and so what? You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to everybody who watch it, bruh. But we just got to stop acting like that, bruh. We got to stop acting like God is our own personal security guard. You know what I'm talking about? Our own personal security detail and shit. And whenever we get mad, we can sick God on somebody or something. You know what I'm talking about? God gonna get you. We can't do that, folks. But hold on, I'm gonna take that back. Cause since I've been living, I done seen one motherfucker in my lifetime. I ain't lying, y'all. That nigga named Walter. Right, he on talking about everything. If that nigga pray against you, your ass won't even be here. That shit like the Twilight Zone episode. I promise you. Remember when the little boy was sending motherfuckers to the cornfield? Man, get the fuck around with Walter wrong way. That nigga go up there and pray, bro, and your ass will be no longer, man. I'm telling you, man. You can ask anybody from where I'm from, bro. That nigga Walt pray for you, your ass out, depending on what he asks God. I'm telling you, he the only motherfucker I used to see do that. And that nigga, I'm talking about this 4-5 motherfuckers who ain't here no more, y'all. That nigga tell you, everybody that done wrong by me and everything, I just go up there and I ask God. Man, your ass would be whooped, you know what I'm talking about? But back to what I was saying, man. We got to stop acting like we can sick God on people, folks. God love all of us the same, folks. And somehow we'll act like he don't. We'll just act like we in more of God's favor than the next person. And I forgot where, but somewhere in the Bible, that's a sin too, y'all. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all ain't gonna speak on that one, though. Y'all gonna read everything else out the Bible. Y'all ain't gonna speak on the part that describe y'all. Or us. I gotta stop leaving myself out the bunch, don't I? Us. We gotta stop doing that, y'all. Because we do that a lot. And that's why I don't really get into the Bible. Shout out to everybody who love the Bible. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to anybody that's just good people, man. Because I just love people. I wouldn't give a fuck what they saying about you. I wouldn't, you know what I'm talking about? When you come around me, I'm gonna put my eyes on you, you know what I'm talking about? And I'm gonna gauge what kind of person you is in my life, you know what I'm talking about? I don't give a fuck about nobody else's opinion about somebody. You know what I'm talking about? Now, if one of my close partners say, "Bro, look out," you know what I'm talking about, give me a heads up or something. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna take it, but I'm still let another man or a woman or however it be, you know what I'm talking about? I'm still gonna let them basically hang theyself. I ain't taking somebody else's word about another human. I'm just not. You know what I mean? Now you can tell me, watch out, because you've been known to do this. If your reputation precedes you, you know what I'm talking about? Of course, I'm gonna have my eyes on you different, you know what I'm talking about? But I'm gonna still give you a chance to do right. Because some people just get tired of doing wrong, man. That's why it ain't just good to be judging people all the time. You know what I'm talking about? Give people the same chance you would want. But back to God's people and the people of God. We just got to stop doing this, y'all. God is not our own personal security detail that we could just send him like he's a goon or a shooter or something to go get somebody because they done pissed us off. So we got to stop acting like he is. We got to stop acting like God love us more than the next person, or we just got the best personal relationship with God it is. Like I say, man, everybody got their own relationship with God. You know what I'm talking about? So stop just ignoring yourself like God's favorite people. You get what I'm saying? And that's all. And with that one right there, you know what I'm talking about? If you don't remember nothing else, you know what I'm talking about? Always remember. It don't cost nothing. Just to show a little bit of love. God bless you.